So, yo. What? Yo. Hey peeps. So, even though there is a Naruto movie planned for 2014, and as of now, that's just what the fans know, that, Naruto movie 2014 is gonna happen. I think I liked what happened in Road to Ninja, where it was basically a lesson for Naruto to learn that you need to accept. Sorry, kind of balling up here. You need to accept what's real. What's really the case. I've shown you this world where your mom and dad are still alive. Sasuke is kind of like, something for girls to lust over instead of, this Avenger that he's become. And I believe Sakura's dad was the Hokage. I think they still went with that Sarutobi, what was the Hokage before, but they didn't go to Tsunade. Can't remember what she did in the movie. She was still important. And that's one thing. If you take a character from a very high position, very important position, and you change it, people initially are going to be confused. And if you don't immediately give them some details about what they're doing and why their changes make sense, people are going to think it's a lot of, cannon fodder and shit. And Naruto was basically where he was. The differences were external. And I can, kind of conceive of an alt universe for me, where, I had to train as, I'll go for the Naruto thing, train as a ninja, and for me, I have parents. I'm not rubbing it in or anything, I'm just saying that's how my reality is. And then someone warped me to another one, where they weren't there for pretty much my whole life. And, things were different. Like, maybe I was still friends with people I'm not friends with anymore, or I'm still in high school. Things like that. I'd be going, God help me, I'd still be going, like, what the fuck is this? I graduated, 4 years ago. What is this? Why am I still going to school? I have a college degree. Where's my college degree? Certain things would start to add up, and then I don't know if I'd come to the conclusion that someone kind of, warped things in Naruto's, alt universe. It's Obito. And the one thing that I do not know how many people put emphasis on, but the mask he wears when he was Toby is an orange mask, but it warps all the way around like a whirlpool design to his Sharingan eye. And the one thing is, it's there. It's been there, for 20 plus episodes, 30 plus episodes. I don't think that a design like that would come from Kishi's head without, intent. Now, of course, he was a man behind a mask. And, you know, up until we saw him unmasked and we saw his, I think it's the all-purple eye that has multiple circles in it, Rinnegan. God, for a Naruto fan, I'm not doing that well. But you immediately found out, okay, this is actually, you know, a concrete human behind this mask. It's not any kind of creature or humanoid creature, any of that shit. Nor is it any less of a threat. It's a lot more, because he has another eye that lets him see everything on the battlefield. And he's visually connected to anyone with one of those eyes. Now, I don't know if it goes for every single character that's ever had that eye, and does. Because that does seem like a little extreme. You know, he'd be going paranoid and crazy and psychotic and, you know, really asking, who am I? Am I you? You know, I see, you know, a field, and then I see, you know, a Kazekage manipulating gold dust, and, you know, there's, like, what I'm saying is there would be a lot to see, and trying to pay attention to one thing would be a very hard thing to do, even for the seasoned shinobi. Now, let's say in my universe, originally I was a Jonin. In my fucking fanfic, I'm a Jonin. But then, you know, maybe I wake up or something happens in this new dimension where, you know, I'm suddenly there, and I'm a ninja school graduate. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. It's weird because I'm watching episode 301 and I got this paused image of Tamari going, like, real serious. It's making me think, like, oh shit. So, I think the 2014 movie could be Road to Ninja 2, but it could be centered around other characters, and them realizing, you know, the world isn't right. I'm glad I was able to sum it up. So, basically, I think this is one thing I wanted to get out. This is my fanfic, and it does delve a little into Akipuden, which, actually, it's kind of odd. It shows two different individual Narutos. One as a Hokage, and one as a Jonin. Unless he wears two outfits. Usually in anime, they stick with one outfit with slight alterations. So, in my fanfic, it goes along with Naruto's story. So, same timeline, same events. The difference is, I'm this is, you know, my way of being a character that's already there. So, mine actually starts out with the war starting. And, they need a lot of ninja and shinobi on the battlefield, etc. And I get called to, train a team. So, I actually have a bit of a different team than normal. One from the Hidden Leaf, one from Hidden Waterfall, and one from Hidden Sand. So, initially they, all fight. They try to do it physical, and it doesn't really go well. I see one kind of a lot like Sasuke, but, considering I'm an individual Jonin, I've never really interacted with Sasuke, not even Naruto. I've just heard that, he's a crazy kid from the Leaf Village. So, I'm training my team on, how to concentrate chakra into individual parts of your body. Like the whole, walk upside down on the tree test, focus your chakra on your feet. And they all actually get it the first time. But you can see them kind of pushing each other, to try to fall off the tree. And, there is kind of a Naruto in that group. And his name is Mizuki. And he's kind of, doing like flips and shit. And he's like, ha ha, like showing off. And you can see the chakra, like kind of exuding from him. Think of when any character powers up in the Ninja Storm games. It's like that. And, he, instead of falls down, he goes back upside down. And the oldest one from the Sand Village, it's my fanfic and I forgot his name. He doesn't like Mizuki. And he's always, trying to do better than him and, go for faster times. Like, I remember one training exercise we had was a race. How, if you can, channel your chakra into basically letting go of the struggles of running and, the kind of strains that it can put on your body and basically making your body light. You'll run faster. I was shocked at everybody's ability because they already had a lot of great weapons fighting abilities, their own signature jutsus, and in the chapter I'm writing right now, I find out that we need them for war because they need specialized troops. Now, the girl in the group, Ayumi, they said, okay, we need her on the front line of the coast. And the message came from Darui. And she, naturally goes to the coast, and there's really like two things. There's a station there for healing ninjas, medical ninjas, and Darui requested her because she's very good at lightning jutsus. Now, surprisingly enough, she knows Chidori, but she will not reveal where she learned it. It's highly suspect that she might have had some relations with the Akatsuki, but you know, it's like an unknown, but we feel like, okay, that's not important. We need, you know, more soldiers, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I just, I feel like my contacts are falling out. And the last thing I wrote is that I got a message that she got hurt. So, you know, naturally, as her master, you know, I'd want to go help. But I'm being sent to the Hokage's office. Now, that could mean any number of things, and I'm still thinking of things. Something different, like, not about missions, or, you know, something like that, because I think it could be very easy to just get a new mission, or, you know, instantly be reassigned to a new team. You wanna cry? You wanna cry? I'm thinking about what may happen to a Yumi, and I was thinking that with as good as Darui is, everybody gets mad. I mean, everybody gets mad. And not to mention, she won't reveal how she learned Chidori, so she, you know, I get the report that she's doing good, you know, she's killing lots of white Zetsus and stuff. And she's actually, you know, swimming under the water and planting kind of these Chidori bombs. So that groups of the Zetsu blow up. Well, it blows up into a giant lightning blast, and groups, just huge groups of Zetsus are being killed. So, that's kind of where I'm at. Do you have any ideas, comments? Please rate, subscribe, whatever. Basically, this is about, you know, assembling a team and trying to keep the team together, but they're all torn apart by war, and they're still amateurs, in a way. They all do have specialties, and they're all good in their own individual ways, but just like Team 7 when they started out, same thing, they all had their specialties. You know, Sasuke was a fast learner, Naruto's mischievous, and whatever. Sakura was always, you know, the one to kind of keep him in line. Kind of like, you know, you really fucking doing this? Are you really fucking doing this, Naruto? Come on, you little bitch. And then they have the, you know, the whole, like, Shadow Sakura. Now hell hath no fury like a woman's fury. So, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but that's my fanfic, and yes, it does need a lot of fleshing out, but that's why I'm asking you, my subscribers. No, but I mean, I'm serious, you know, a lot of people have heard about, you know, me and Naruto, and wait, you can't really see. I'm wearing a Kakashi Hatake shirt, so Jane, and good luck in the future.